Here's my review of Marvel Spider-Man the video game. One of the greatest things about this story is that the whole chemistry between Dr. Octavius and Peter Parker and how they build that up and how we first start out seeing them as mentor and student to rival enemies. I mean, the villains in this game is just awesome. We have Scorpion, we have Shocker, we have Rhino, we have the Vulture, we have Electro, we have Mr. Negative, and then of course, Dr. Octavius. Another great relationship in the story is between Peter and MJ. I mean, their chemistry together reminds me a lot of the 616 Amazing Spider-Man run back in the old days. John Pacino's score in this game is just phenomenal and just amazing and just masterful. I mean, it's just so inspiring. You got that essence of the Avengers theme, a little bit of the Spider-Man Tobey Maguire theme, a little of everything mixed together to a perfect whole theme, like a masterpiece within itself. He also does a score for the Netflix Daredevil series as well. Besides the story, the swinging, the action, the gameplay is just as peak as the story itself, and it does not let up. And honestly, it's just therapeutic just to swing around in New York City, just going from building to building, fighting crimes here and there, but just swinging from building to building, shooting webs, just doing all types of tricks. Now we get to do that a little bit more in Miles, but this game, it's so therapeutic and I just love it. And the last thing I want to say is that I love how the story captures what it means to be Spider-Man. Because no matter what Spider-Man or Peter has to endure throughout the game, from protecting MJ, Miles, Mary Jane, to fighting Sable, fighting Martin Lee's goons, fighting the Rat prisoners, fighting his rogues gallery of villains, trying to save New York City from Devil's Breath, and then also fighting Doc Ock as well, and dealing with that whole emotional struggle as well. Throughout it all, Spider-Man does not give up, and he pushes through, and there's always an evolution to the story, unlike what they do recently in the Spider-Man comic book runs, which they used to do back in the old Amazing Spider-Man days. I'm gonna give this game a solid 9 out of 10.